Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I'm here with another video. I wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update about what's been going on. As y'all know, I went to the Carolina Writing Workshop. I pitched to 3 different agents. So the first agent recommended another agent to me in the same agency, so like a sister agent. And I'm going to query her. I haven't yet. I don't know why I'm kind of waffling with querying the referred agent. I guess I just wanted to hear the feedback from the other agent that wanted the first 3 chapters. So I heard back from the agent that requested the first 3 chapters, and it was a negative. So I was rejected. The pitch apparently was good, even though I was nervous as hell and pretty much winging it. She said that the first 3 chapters didn't grip her as much as she'd hoped. That kind of got me to thinking about the book and how I can make it better. Granted, I hadn't prepared to capture the Empress all that much. I did 1 round of reading it after the draft was done, and I did 1 round of edits through Pro Writing Aid, and that was it. Needless to say, it is not the best that I wanted to throw out there, but it's what I want to traditionally publish. The Carolina Writing Workshop was great. I needed it. I needed to be able to face these agents physically, to see them and watch their reactions, and to get feedback on my pitch. I also needed those classes that were there, the actual workshops that were there. So it's not a loss. It helped me, and it will continue to help me. So what am I going to do? Well, I talked it over with my husband, who is my alpha reader, and I'm like, maybe I need to add in a few chapters of the love interest point of view. And he thought that was going to be a pretty good idea because it would flesh out more of the questions that he had as to, how did he infiltrate her country? How did he learn about her to begin with that he wanted to infiltrate her country? And so on and so forth. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on adding those chapters in. It's probably going to be about 6 to 8 more chapters of Riven's point of view. And that in and of itself will help flesh out the book. The word count isn't all that great. Right now, it's a little less than 65,000 words. And for a romantasy, that might be okay. But for the most part, romantasies are usually well over 75,000. Not quite 100,000, but pretty high up there. Because, they have the fantasy aspect. They have the world building aspect. And, I think that will help flesh it out, and I think that will answer some of the questions that my husband had and that Mama Maggie had too, because she offered to beta read it as well. And she flew through that book and gave me some feedback that is much appreciated. Next on updating y'all is about Dad. Dad does have cancer, but after surgery, the doctor says that it has like an 8% chance of coming back. So it's good. We just got to get through the surgery. And I'm not really going to go into detail about that. Dad is very positive about it. He does not want to go through chemotherapy or radiation because he's seen how that affects our loved ones who have already died of cancer, and he and Mom both just did not want anything to do with chemotherapy or radiation. And that's a decision that they made together, and that is a decision that I actually wholeheartedly respect. Dad's 80. So he wants to live the rest of his life the way he wants to live the rest of his life. And I can't argue with that. And the way he wants to live the rest of his life is the way he's always lived his life. The Carter way. Because he's stubborn. And that's where I get it from. That's another thing that's going on. Needless to say, my mental and emotional health has been on a roller coaster. Yeah, pretty much. And I have been exhausted. Just downright exhausted. And it's probably because I'm still adjusting to the roommate situation, still adjusting to having a adopted fur baby, and also my fur baby too, because I mean, we just adopted her in October. She's been with us for 6 months, y'all. And yeah, she is in desperate need of a brushing. She is shedding. I don't know if y'all can see that, but her fur is everywhere. She is still the love of my life in fur form, other than Gonzo, of course. I don't want to use these things as an excuse, but there it is. I've also had the pollinating happening, which is my twice a year coughing my head off, sneezing, not being able to talk correctly, and always blowing my nose. So that's going on too. Haven't been 100% at all for quite some time, and that's probably just because I have been so tired. Now then, we are approaching Q2 of 2024, and Q1 did not go at all the way I expected. So I am going to retake the HB90 boot camp. I am going to plan the best I can for Q2 and give myself a ton of space for emotional and mental health, because I'm going to need it. Therefore, my whole plan of writing and editing a book per quarter may or may not happen. That's going to be the best case scenario that I can come up with, because it certainly didn't happen this quarter in Q1. But we'll see, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching and supporting me and being there for me. I greatly appreciate it, and one of these days, you'll see a hybrid published author right here on this channel, because I am going to be traditionally published, and I'm going to have more stories up on Ream. And hopefully one day those Ream stories are going to be in physical format or ebook format or Audible format. Yeah, that's the plan. Again, thank you guys for being here. Be kind to one another out there. Be kind to yourself. Keep writing. Keep being creative. And I will see you next time.